Hey, 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 everybody. Michelle is here on this beautiful Saturday. My goodness, it's beautiful and hot. But anytime I come out in these temperatures, I always dress appropriately, and I keep my skin covered because I have issues with my skin. So I wanted to come on out. I have some running around to do. And normally I do not do very many things on Saturday, because most people are doing the same thing I'm doing, running errands and trying to get things done. So that's why I love doing things during the week, but sometimes it really just doesn't matter because it's just overcrowded wherever you go. Wherever you go, it's overcrowded. And, a lot of people are going to start recognizing that because as the temperatures continue to fluctuate as they are, people are going to look around and wonder, okay, where the hell is all these people going? Where the hell do all these people come from? And how the hell can I get out of it? You know what I mean? I do not like, I have not liked the being in crowds for decades. I noticed a lot of things about myself decades ago. And that's why it's so important to do understand yourself and make sure that you're providing yourself with what you need. And you being very kind and gentle with yourself. It doesn't matter if you're running around thinking you a man, running around thinking you're a woman. It doesn't matter. Any of that none of that matters about taking care of yourself. Okay, you don't need to necessarily broadcast everything that you're doing to keep yourself healthy. But, just be encouraged that you are doing the best that you can in these circumstances. These are dire situations. And no one's going to tell you that because they don't want people panicking. Well, it's actually too late to not want people to panic because there's a reason to panic sometimes. I mean, it really is when you think about certain events, mostly weather related. There's a reason to panic. There's a reason to be concerned, and there's a reason to be worried. But at the same time, you need to remain, you need to manage yourself properly so that you make the right decisions, okay, for yourself and your family. So I'm out and about handling my business, and again, I usually do not like coming out on Saturdays because everybody's out, doing the same thing I'm doing, handling their business. But, things do have to get done. And I just want to come on through and say, just keep it moving. A lot of people are going to be separated. And I mean that literally as well as figuratively and metaphorically. Meaning we're all going to be resonating in the energy that serves us best or serves us worse. And that's going to always be dependent on how you're thinking. So wherever you end up, if you don't like it, you're going to have to change your thoughts. You're going to have to change how you're thinking. And there's no simple way to say it. A lot of people want to complicate you with a lot of rhetoric, a lot of expired motivational techniques, expired healing techniques. People are going to be rushing at you to put that in your face. And sometimes I just get so I sometimes wonder, I just sometimes wonder. That's all I can say about that. I just sometimes wonder. But I do have compassion and understanding for people, even though sometimes I don't understand what they're saying, and I know that sometimes they don't know what the hell I'm saying and what I'm talking about. But it is about how you actually and genuinely care about yourself as to how it's going to reflect on others. You're not self-serving. You're not a vampire. You're not draining people. You're not attempting to take from people. We all need to make a living. But, hopefully people are understanding, the cause and effect. You go around ripping people off, manipulating them, charging them for things that they can get for free. But you know what? That's your responsibility as an individual to always discern properly, research, and know that there is a price to pay whether you are paying somebody or not. There's always a price to pay. So don't go in there with that mindset that, you're going to get, because everybody wants to be rich. And so if you look at the big picture, what does that mean to you to be, I want to be rich? You have to really have that stuff kind of clear so that you'll know when you've reached that point. A lot of people make these goals that are ungoalable. And that, what do I mean by that? They're never going to reach those goals. And a lot of people that's their intention. That's the intention, in my opinion, with healing. People don't want to heal because that means what? Okay, that means you're going to have to step it up. And a lot of people are just not ready to do that. And I'm hoping to get some people, get some people out of it, that type of thinking pattern. But that's a choice. Everything's a choice and free will. What are you avoiding by not healing? That's a legitimate question to ask, but no one has to know. So be honest with yourself. Be direct with yourself. Be brutal, but in a gentle, kind fashion, and you know what that means. I'm not going to be belittling people. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to do anything that's causing harm to people. But at the same time, sometimes you have to be brutally honest and call it as you see it. Call it as you feel it. But not make it a battle. A lot of people are going to start battling. I know that. Because that's just what we like to do. A lot of people are going to attempt to battle me, especially when I start helping. They're going to battle me. They're going to see if they can find contradictions. And you will. How about that? You're going to find some contradictions in what I do. That's part of growing. That's part of developing. Pick it up. Ask yourself, what is it all about? Why is she contradicting herself? And I love questions, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm answering questions of people, and I know they're asking it of me indirectly, and I'll answer it for you. I have no issues answering questions, but I'm not going to get into no battle. You know what I mean? We can have some conversations and discussions, adult conversations and discussions, because a lot of people are still acting very, very immature, and they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and up. They're still very mature in their thinking. And I want to help to unravel that as well. So it's a process, but I'm going to make it as natural as possible. I'm not going to be talking in supernatural terms. I'm not going to necessarily attempt to confuse you. I'm going to help you through all the way. Just know that it's not, it's just not business as usual, and yet we're behaving as such. We're relying on age-old, decade-old, expired techniques, that are no longer relevant, especially in the scientific field. You have these so-called scientists rambling about breakthroughs that happened 50 years ago that are no longer relevant and have no value. Okay, that's where we're having the most of the issues anyway. It's why this planet, or why human beings the massive amount of human beings cannot elevate themselves, because we have these scientists in the way. We have these engineers, these philosophers, that are nothing more than show ponies, and they get paid millions and millions of dollars to block everybody from accessing the truth. And that's going to be revealed. Okay, so I'm going to enjoy my Saturday. Once I finish running around, I'm going to enjoy my Saturday. I'm going to make this a relaxing evening, and I'm going to start contacting people and setting up some meetings with some people, and just have some conversations and talk, and see if I can get some firsthand experience as to what people are doing on a daily basis, in their quest to build a business, build a foundation, build a nonprofit, whatever that is. I want to sit next to them and see what I can pick up that way, because I'm a visual person, and I enjoy that. I enjoy hands-on. I'm a hands-on type of person anyway. I don't mind getting my hands dirty, and getting in there and understanding the grind of this reality. So I'm going to go ahead and send peace and love all over the stars and moon and mountains. It's about universal love. All right? Get on board. It's about universal love. Okay? Peace and love. Trust me, I'll be back.